After her mother dies, 17-year-old Mary Catherine, MK, moves in with her eccentric scientist father, Professor Bomba. Bomba has spent his life researching the Leafmen, tiny humanoid soldiers who protect the neighboring forest from wicked creatures called Boggans. MK is irritated by her father's work, believing his theories to be nonsense. Meanwhile, Nod, an independent young Leafman, decides to quit, much to the ire of his no-nonsense leader Ronan, who promised Nod's late father he would look out for him. The forest's benevolent ruler, Queen Tara, must choose her successor and arrives at a pool of lily pods, manned by a laid-back slug Moob and wannabe Leafman snail Grub. Immediately after she chooses a pod, the Boggans attack. The Boggans overwhelm the Leafmen, while Tara flees with Ronan on his hummingbird mount. The pair are pursued by the Boggans' leader Mandrake and his son Dagda. Dagda is killed by Ronan, but not before he fatally wounds Tara with an arrow. MK decides to leave after getting into an argument with Bomba about his research. Outside, MK encounters Tara, who entrusts the pod to her, shrinks her with magic, and tells her to take it to Nimgaloo, a glowworm wizard, before finally dying. MK is accompanied by Ronan and the Leafmen, along with Moob and Grub. Ronan recruits a reluctant Nod after saving him from short-tempered toad gangster Bufo. Ronan, Nod, MK, Moob, and Grub meet Nimgaloo, who informs them that the pod must bloom that night, while exposed to the light of the full moon. When Ronan leaves, Nod takes MK on a deer ride and they begin to fall for each other. Meanwhile, Mandrake, grieving over his son's death, interrogates Bufo for the pod's location. Mandrake goes to Nimgaloo's place, where he learns that if the pod blooms in darkness, it will birth a dark prince who will help Mandrake destroy the forest. He takes the pod and kidnaps Moob and Grub. To get into Boggan territory undiscovered, MK, Nod, and Ronan enter Bomba's house to get some disguises. There, MK learns that the Leafmen have deliberately been leading Bomba off their trail the whole time. Bomba spies them and captures MK, but faints when he sees her. MK marks the location of Moonhaven on a map of the forest before rejoining Nod and Ronan. Upon reaching Boggan territory, Ronan causes a distraction while MK and Nod rescue Moob, Grub, and the pod. An outnumbered Ronan sacrifices himself to ensure the others escape. Before the full moon can open the pod at Moonhaven, Mandrake's bats block the light, causing the pod to begin blooming in darkness. While the Leafmen set out to fight the Boggans, MK tries to get her father's attention by using the various cameras he had set in the forest. However, upon regaining consciousness, Bomba concludes that he has been insane all these years and begins scrapping his research. He changes his mind when he sees the red pushpin that MK had put on his map. Bomba is overjoyed to see that he has been right all along about the existence of the Leafmen and joins MK in the battle against the Boggans. Meanwhile, the Leafmen are trying to fight off the Boggans who are led by Mandrake. The Boggans want to destroy the forest by planting the pod in darkness, which will give birth to a dark prince who will help them achieve their goal. MK utilizes the sounds of bats from Bomba's iPod to distract Mandrake's bats. Simultaneously, Moob and Nimgaloo attempt to prevent Mandrake from reaching the pod, but their efforts prove to be ineffective. At that moment, Ronan returns alive, having survived the previous attack. Mandrake seems to have the upper hand, but Nod realizes the significance of teamwork and comes to Ronan's rescue. Just as Mandrake is about to achieve victory, the pod blooms fully under the moonlight, and Mandrake is consumed by a nearby tree's burrow. The new queen is a former flower child who helped Tara escape. Grub joins the Leafmen, and Nod and Ronan reconcile their differences. Nod and MK share a romantic moment before MK returns to her normal size. MK reunites with Bomba and becomes his assistant, staying in touch with their miniature friends as they continue to explore their world. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and turn on notifications, to stay up to date with all our latest videos.